you will get to see this report. So after that last question, you get this printed, or it's a PDF. You can see it on the screen. You can actually save it as a PDF. And does the interviewee accept screening? And all the questions that have been asked and all the answers are printed out on this report. So you get to see everything, all the information you just gathered in order, including all the comments. So provide your comments, please. So the next person who receives the patient, because remember, this is a triage. It generates either a level 0.5 recommendation or a level 1, 2, 3, 4 recommendation, plus or minus opioid treatment services, plus or minus co-occurring capable or co-occurring enhanced care. So it'll do all of that on a provisional basis. You got that all in 10 minutes. Okay? So the report at the end says final scoring and provisional recommendation. This patient has met the provisional requirements for level 3, residential/inpatient services, but also opioid treatment services, parenthesis, for pregnancy. So that means you might have to combine opioid treatment services with residential, because ASAM allows and encourages those combinations. But this is just provisional. You haven't done a comprehensive biopsychosocial assessment. You did 20 questions in 10 minutes. The purpose of this is to suggest where you should send this patient now for the comprehensive continuum assessment. So CO-Triage is for developing a referral suggestion, and continuum is for the comprehensive assessment to set up the precise level of care and to set up all the needs for the treatment plan. So you're not done when you've just done this. Somebody has to do the full continuum assessment. And if they're within your system, guess what? When the patient arrives there, they'll be able to open up and pull that triage assessment forward, and they'll see all the answers the patient has already given you. So they'll be able to start their assessment by saying, oh, so I see here you've had some problems with heroin, and you've been homeless, but you've been able to focus on outpatient, on recovery even without having a home. So sounds like you've gotten some shelter, and sounds like you're able to ambulate, and I see you made it here, which sounds great. And it sounds like you don't have a lot of medical problems, but we've got to look into your dentures or your teeth, and you've had some stomach problems. We'll have to see if we can help you with that. Am I getting that information right? And now the patient's going to say, oh, wow, these people talk to each other. That's good. That makes me feel good. And you set up the stage properly, the rapport, for now going into great depth in the full continuum assessment. Okay? And that's the beauty of the electronic system you're all going to be sharing. Okay. And there's a qualifier at the bottom, qualifiers, sublevels of care. This patient also shows signs of withdrawal management. So the patient is going to need withdrawal management in their level 3 care, not just the rehab services.